I like what Coach T got going on. Also, we haven't talked about this, Mark, but I like that he did defend George Pickens on him having a fit, not even fit, but him feeling some kind of way on the sideline. And Coach T was like, I'd rather say whoa than sickle.
Mm-hmm.
And I want a dog regardless. So I'd rather tell my dog, chill out, don't hurt him, than protect this house. So that's what he got in George Pickens. Not only was he a dog at the University of Georgia, the Georgia Bulldogs, he a dog coming to the Pittsburgh Steelers. But I did like the fact Coach T defended his young pup and said what he said. Like, this is exactly what I want. This is exactly what I look for. If you feel like you're that good, you're supposed to want to get the ball. And I'm sure this game coming up against the Ravens, George Pickens will be seeing plenty of targets.
Yeah, I hope so, Ike, because I recorded a quick post-game reaction against the Falcons. Yes, I'm happy the Steelers are back. The running game is doing really well since the bye week. I'll get to those stats here in a bit, but let's go right into George Pickens. 1 catch for 2 yards and only 2 targets, that ain't going to work. So whether that falls all the way back to the top of Coach Tomlin, whether it falls to Matt Canada, 2 targets for George Pickens, point blank period isn't enough, Ike.
Yeah, George need at least 6. No less than 6. George need no less than 6. They ain't nothing but a 2-piece. They ain't nothing but a 2-piece every quarter. I mean, really, that's 8. So yeah, he need 2. He need 2 a quarter. That's exactly what he need. Now, if you feel like the matchup, which I think the matchup between George and whomever, I'm always gonna favor George. Man, I'm giving him at least 8 to 9 targets per game.
No.
I see. He the best player. He the most talented on the team. I'll put it to you like that. In my mind, he's the most talented on the team. And we said this early on throughout the season, Mark, like, don't Superman me all the time. Every time we're in a tough situation, you want me to put my cape on every time. At least let me get dressed for it. Let me put my boots on. Let me put my onesie on. Let me put my cape on. Let me sit down. Let me have itinerary how I need to save the world. Don't just say, hey, George, we need you to save the world right now, and I'm just getting up out the bed. I feel like sometimes that's what Pittsburgh do with George Pickens. Go on, let the man, lather the man a little bit, man. Let the man put his clothes on. Let him go through his, morning routine or ritual or whatever, and you'll have a heck of a player. But, yeah, you know how I feel about George. George is straight up dog.
Yeah, Ike, you got to let Superman be Clark Kent or Spider-Man be Peter Parker. I hear what you're saying, but if he gets only 2 targets in any game this season, that's a failure. To me, that is a point blank. It's just a failure of this offense. Again, I like the way that the Steelers played, but only 3 points in the second half against the Falcons.